had nothing to say to them. They found no answers. They found business as usual. Why waste your time with religion if there's not an answer to life? Why should I go to a church and listen to somebody argue and go over and debate about religion when it doesn't affect my life? Any message I ever hear that doesn't cause a desire in me to be a more holy person is a doctrine of a devil. It's not just Mormonism. It is any message preached that doesn't stir this heart to move closer to God is a doctrine of a devil. Make no mistake about it. Now listen to the words that come out of your mouth. Listen here, look at, to prove means to know yourself. How do you prove? Well, look at what you do with your time. Look at what you do with your time. You say you don't have no time to pray, but you listen to that television 5 hours yesterday. You sit there and listen to people that hate everything that we are. You sit there and watch that, or you watch a ball game for hours. What do you do with your time? That'll tell you more about yourself than anything else. Do you have time? Do you only pray when the preacher says prayer? I can tell you God dealt with me. He said, I don't need preachers calling prayer meetings near as much as I need people that'll pray. Well, that preacher calls me or not, I'm going to be in that altar. Amen. I've got children lost. I've got grandkids lost. I've got a world out there going to hell. I don't have to have somebody to call me to preach. If I do, he'd have to tell me what to say when I got there. It must come out of a burden of a heart. There must come. What do you do with your time? How do you prove yourself? How do you do with your time? Look at what you're most passionate about. I was listening to a preacher talking about a ball game, and he'd watched it. The thing run for about 5 hours. It was a tie game. It went on about 5 hours. I knew him very well, very close with him around, and I've watched him. I've preached, called an altar. 10 minutes, he's up, run around shaking hands with people. He can sit there 5 or 6 hours and watch the gladiators of this 20th century and can't spend an hour on his knees. He's as worldly as any man ever was on a bar stool. There's a facade, let me tell you, I'm not being mean, I'm just telling you that the world has come into our church and made us believe things that are not right. If God is going to have my affections, he's going to have all of them. He doesn't share me with anybody. This is a totalitarian kingdom and church. He brooks no disobedience. He says, you were born again to be possessed of me, and if you'll not allow that to happen, then you're going to be possessed by something else. Chino, all of California, knows a lot about demon-possessed people, but it knows so little about God-possessed people. That's why we were born. Where does your money go? I'm talking about how do you examine yourself? What do you give yourself to? We're examining, proving ourselves whether we be in the faith. We said, look at where your time